Hey kiddos, I'm making a little video to show you how to navigate this Amplify sim. You should have already probably done this step, but you're going to copy and paste that link there from the Google form into a new web browser. And that should take you directly to the sim and Amplify. If it doesn't, feel free to shoot me a text message and reach out, and I can give you further directions on how to navigate to the correct lesson in Amplify. But hopefully that will just take you directly to this sim. So it'll take you to this globe view of the Earth. The global view here, you can choose between 4 different regions that you see on there. We'll mostly be focusing on regions 1 and 2 here. And this is a sim that just shows an Earth-like planet. Up on this toggle over here is your surface toggle. That shows that you can show or hide ocean water in the globe view. That's all that does. Just know that turning on that setting doesn't necessarily take away vegetation and water, but it doesn't replace it with rock. It just actually takes it away, rather. So let me just say that again. It takes the vegetation and ocean away, but it doesn't actually replace that with rock. It just shows the rock that's underneath it. Okay. I'm going to focus on region 2 because that's eventually what you'll be looking at. You'll see the directions after this video of how to navigate this sim. There's also this other tool I wanted to point out. There's a couple things I want to point out here. First of all, this is showing your cross-section view. It's really small right there. So this is showing the water, vegetation. In some regions, the vegetation might be too thin to show on the cross-section view, so it'll just show this rock layer that's underneath it. And then the mantle is the layer underneath that. Another thing I want to point out is, where is it? Should be this little add or remove button for the continents. A continent is just an area where this section of land, of rock underneath, is a little bit thicker. So the Earth's crust is made up of these plates, which you'll go over in the next video for your vocab. That section, just where there's a continent on it, like where you see on the map North America, South America, all the different continents, it's just a thicker section of land, a thicker piece of rock, essentially. This model lets you kind of manipulate things that you would never actually be able to do in real life. So this is where this gets useful. We can click on add or remove. This one is right now, if it's the pen down, facing downwards, it's like drawing, that's adding continents. So you can click on that and then go around and add rocks. So now you see that this landform is built up. That's showing the cross section of where I just added some rock. You can remove it by clicking over here on the one where it looks like it's being erasing. And you can erase those things that way by clicking on them. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, but go ahead and go on to the next part of your activity, which is to play around with the sim in one web browser, and then go back to the Google form to answer some questions as you do that. I would suggest having it split screen so you can just have it side by side.